What's going on, guys? ShadowNinja here, and today we got a discussion video for you guys. We're going to be talking a lot of things Warzone 2. Yeah, it's been a while since the guys uploaded a video. I mean, I've been uploading every week. It's just not as consistent as it usually was the past 2 months. The reasonings for that have definitely subsided, and I could definitely guarantee you they subsided. So that's good news, hopefully, for the channel. And expect tons of videos, whether it's Call of Duty, gameplay, discussion, or even Destiny 2 stuff, discussion, weapons, all that good stuff you've seen on Destiny 2 from me. But yeah, let's talk Warzone 2. And let's be honest, there's a lot of controversy with this game. People like it, love it, and then there's people that hate it. Now, what's the verdict? Well, honestly, we have to wait and see. I think it's fair to say that this game released early, and that's something I expected. I was shocked that they did it. I was expecting March. It's kind of what was leaked and rumored all around, and then September came, and November coming out of Warzone 2, and I was like, oh shit, that's very soon. And here we are. A lot of problems. Expected game release early. I'm honestly shocked the game's in a better state than it probably would have been in other hands, but whatever, that's not too important. So with that out the way, there is tons of things, quality of life changes to expect, and hopefully we see soon with season 2 of Modern Warfare 2 and Warzone 2. So one of those things is kind of the pace of play or the experience. Now, I love the true Battle Royale experience of Warzone 2. Battle Royale was not really too much a Warzone 1 thing. It was labeled Battle Royale, but it was honestly a glorified TDM. So a lot of quality of life changes for Warzone 1 I don't think are appropriate because that is built on data from Warzone 1, and this is clearly a different experience. So people saying let's sprint and plates, I'm neutral on that. I don't know. It could be good, it could be bad. The reason it could be good is that if you could play faster, you could play it sooner. While sprinting, getting away, you could create some space, and you can counter a push from the enemy team. However, the caveat is it makes fighting teams a lot harder because people can run away, play it up, get back, and it makes engagement times longer. Maybe that's good, maybe that's bad. I don't know. I don't have the data on that, so that's just something I bring up. But pace of play is something that should be addressed because my recordings have drastically changed in terms of the length. What I mean is, when Warzone 1 was a thing, my gameplay videos, when I recorded whole game, was between 21 and 22 minutes, or 23, give or take. Now it's a whole game of Warzone 2 is arguably 26 to 29 minutes, and that's a whopping difference. Now, it may be a few minutes, but that is a lot in game time, believe it or not. And that shows that there is a slowness and a lack of pace in the experience itself. And there should be different ways to do that. I think the zones need to collapse much faster. People are like, oh, well, that makes things moving around more efficient, more harder. I don't know. Just make the game move faster. The mid game, while there was dead periods in Warzone 1, there's just too much dead in the middle, and it's too consistently dead in the middle that it's something that they need to find ways to change. I don't know what that is. They have data. I don't see that data. They may be brainstorming some ways, but something needs to be addressed about the pace of play. Now, one thing that they may do, and I honestly am a little disappointed in Warzone 2 in this, is contracts. Contracts are pretty identical from what they were in Warzone 1, except for no big game bounty and other stuff. Where is the fun contracts? Where is the incentive to do contracts? Because honestly, besides Safecracker and sometimes bounties, if you guys want to be aggressive, the other contracts, I don't use the King as much as I used to. I used to have fun with the King. We used to get it. We used to trying to bait a team towards us. Now it's just kind of like, oh, there's a King, and then like someone tries to push it, and it never really happens. No one really pushes, and it's kind of a waste of time, in my opinion. I mean, every now and then I get people pushing it, but I don't know. The contract system in Warzone 2, I feel is a little bit lacking, a little bit bare, and it needs to be much better. Where's the new contracts? Where's big game bounty? Where's the funness of the contract system? Bring that back, and I think the pace of Warzone also improves in that regard. And obviously, like all shooters, weapon balance is pretty key. Now, the reason why I say weapon balance here is the lack of identity weapons have. This may be due to time to kill. This may be due to just how they designed the weapon itself. It could be either or. Only they have data for that. But the RPK is clearly dominant for medium and long range engagements. Nothing else beats it. And then the Fennec is dominant for close quarter engagements. Nothing beats it. You can mess around and dabble outside of that, but at the same time, you are going to be putting yourself at a handicap that will alter your experience of Warzone 2 a good bit, and it's an unhealthy amount of it. If you're just not using the RPK, guys, you're not trying. You're really not giving yourself the best chance. Now, that could be a fun challenge for you guys. That also could be a miserable challenge for you guys. I don't know. You can put down below your thoughts and how you feel about that, but it's something I don't think is good for the long run of the game. I am disappointed that they didn't nerf the RPK in the Fennec. I thought that's something that should have been a thing in Season 1 Reloaded, but hopefully soon, if not until Season 2, we do get some patch notes and weapon tuning about some of these stuff and some of the weapon balance, because man, it's really miserable when I have to use an RPK and a Fennec all the time. I mean, I dabble outside, but I'm clearly putting myself at a disadvantage, and it's not fun to do that. But besides those little points, like, again, I think the game will come into shape in Season 2 and Season 3. Is that appropriate? Should that be the case? No, a game should release perfectly fine, no bugs, even though obviously there will be bugs, in the best state possible. It can be at launch, but this is the world in 2022 in gaming with AAA live service games, and we shouldn't be surprised at all. Now below in the comment section, leave your thoughts on what you want. You can get descriptive, you could be simple. Maybe you want a massive increase of time to kill. I personally don't. I think that's something that is a little bit risky, but they've proved me wrong with Warzone 1. I did enjoy it with long range engagements, but who knows? I don't know. They have the data. I don't have the data. So whatever it is down below, as long as it's respectful, you can have a conversation about it. If you guys enjoyed this video, found this video informative, definitely drop this video a like. If you guys are also new here and want more content from me, definitely hit that subscribe button and the bell to be notified when content drops. But until then, that's all I got for this one. ShadowNinja here, and I'm out.